I'm happy to be joined here today by author Charles Breakfield. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate the opportunity to be able to swap lives with you and impress you with um, you know, mind-numbing details of little value.
Of course. Well, welcome. Now, today we're going to be talking about your latest book, The Killer Enigma, which you wrote with your co-author, Rox Berkey. And it's part of an ongoing chronicle series called the Magnolia Bluffs Crime Chronicles. Tell me about this book, this recent book, and how it fits into the chronicle series.
A little bit of history on this series. This series doesn't belong to us. What happened was about two and a half years ago, one of our author friends sent out a note saying, "Hey, look, I need to put together some material for a blog post. I want all of you to write short stories." And here's the image, and he put a image of like a single hull boat with one mast, and it's kind of laying there, and it looks kind of uninteresting. And he said, "Everybody, write me a story. I don't care what genre that you pick." And then we did that, collected all the stories. We had and published it, Authors Beyond the Sea. We had so much fun with it, and nobody got arrested. So they said, let's. One of the overachievers said, this is a kind of a cool idea. What if we had a city, make-believe city, in Texas, of course, in the hill country, and we'll just have everybody write their own book, their vision of what's going on in that city, their perspective. We have shared characters. We've got naming conventions that we use, and we were book number 5 last year in the series as it started, and then book 16 this year of the series. So we participate in the Crime Chronicle series for Magnolia Bluff, and the latest book that we put out, which was number 16, was The Killer Enigma.
This series sounds very unique by having multiple authors involved. Tell me about this latest book, The Killer Enigma.
The Killer Enigma, it's we brought back the two characters that we had a lot of fun with on the first book, which was the Flower Enigma. She is a top Brazilian model at her peak of her career, but the trouble with that is that there is no privacy. There's always the paparazzi, somebody looking for to touch the famous Joe W. And her husband, now of 1 year, JJ. His real name is Juan Jr., but he goes by JJ. He says, "Okay, enough's enough. We're going to go to that place that we tried last year. Lightning never strikes twice in the same place, right? So we should be able to have a nice quiet vacation. We should be able to enjoy the friends and acquaintances that we met, reestablish those bonds, see how some of the people we'd saved, how they're faring at this point, and it'll be good." And they get into the in there, and they stay at the Flower Bed and Breakfast, which is sort of the focal point for both of the stories, and they can't quite get away from the fact that they're urban legends. And so the town is poured out saying, "Oh my God, you saved us. You've helped so many people last year when you were here. Let's go ahead and congratulate you for everything that you could do." And they're like, "Really? We're looking for peace and quiet. Come on, guys, And so like, okay, fine, shake hands. All right, can we go now?" And then they get hooked on the idea about buying a piece of property with some acreage and building a quaint getaway home. And that's when the monsters come loose.
That sounds like an awesome read. Where can people find the book and the others in the series?
They're all grouped by the Magnolia Bluff Crime Chronicles on Amazon in ebook format. Almost everybody's got the books also in hard copy, and if you're a paper fanatic, I know I am. So that's the way that we like to offer it. It was the collaboration and confederation is I think what really makes the series stand out. It was really an honor to be invited to attend and write with these people because they're all award-winning authors in mysteries, suspense, thrillers. So it's a little daunting to be able to be in such a powerful company. So we're, we tried really hard and polished a lot on on the killer enigma to be able to uh, hold our head high with the other professionals in this group.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And hopefully, the series continues and people continue to love it.
Just so you know, we've already sketched out the one for the next year. And we'll have some paranormal folks joining the series in January, February. So they're already working on their novel, and we'll be back again with in August with our third installment for the Enigma Crime Chronicles.